Hello, everyone. Just wanted to get a thumbs up if you can all hear us well at home.
Maybe in the
No
chat.
thumbs up. Okay, let us see. Thank you. The chat says yes. We just want to make sure that everyone at home can hear us okay. Okay.
Yes, we can hear.
Thank you so much, Emery. So welcome everyone. I'm Christina Chapito-Plath. I'm an adjunct associate professor at Bastyr University, and it's my great pleasure to introduce our next presenter, Erica Gordon. Erica is a community birth and postpartum doula and a fierce maternal health advocate. And she's also the founder of MATRI, which translates into maternal advocacy through responsive innovation. But she's also had quite a few hats in the maternal health system. So she was a rape crisis advocate. She was an OBGYN volunteer, a NICU support volunteer, but also she has lived experience as a mother who has experienced this system. And we have her lovely daughter in the room with us
right
today.
there.
It was a great honor for me to work alongside Erica as she was kind of tying all of these experiences into a framework as part of this program, and also experiencing new things like adventuring into the realm of research, navigating IRB, community compensation, and ultimately finalizing this amazing project that she's going to be talking to you about today. So without further ado, Erica, thank you so much for all your work, and I'm giving you the floor to tell us more about MATRI.
Yay, thank you. Hey, everybody. Hey, online. Hope it's not too much at the top, but get over it. You'll be fine. Okay, so my first part of my presentation, I have a video because I'm extra and I like visuals. So let's do full screen first. Perfect. Be prepared to read. Ready.
And I guess hopefully the sound will work for folks online. So
If
we want to
not-
confirm that. Yeah.
Okay, if not, I have a QR code and they can watch it on their own.
And I can send them the link in the chat.
Yes.
Okay.
Taking off space is beyond my capabilities and me. But I understand.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
Everybody, everywhere.
Nope, nope, not that one.
Let's see.
Yes, okay. Thank you all so much. So I wanted to do that just so you could see a little bit more of emotion of what some of us go through on a regular basis of doing this work. And I know most of y'all understand this. I'm more talking to them on the camera. So this is for y'all. So now I will start the talking part of my presentation. Oop, just kidding. So my project is called MATRI, Built for the Body and the Culture. So if you want me to go through these, I will very briefly, but I feel like you got the emotion stirred from the first video. But again, just really quickly. So Black birthing people experience disproportionately high rates of maternal morbidity and mortality. Disparities persist even after accounting for income, education, and insurance status. Structural racism, fragmented postpartum care, and delayed responses to symptoms contribute to these inequities. Access to care alone is not enough. Continuity, advocacy, and trust are also very much needed. MATRI was developed to combine digital health technology, dual support, and midwifery supported care in a culturally responsive design. My goal, our goal, improve communication, system recognition, and continuity of care throughout pregnancy and postpartum. Because I believe, regardless if your baby is alive, regardless if you made it through all 9 months, your body, your brain is forever changed. So you're forever postpartum with the rest of the game. I kind of hit this, but persistent racial disparities, we know this. Doulas improve maternal outcomes and advocacy. Digital health improves monitoring and communication. Technology can either reduce or reinforce inequities. Our goal is to reduce. Why MATRI matters. Many maternal deaths occur during the postpartum period and may be very much preventable. Healthcare interactions are often episodic, leaving gaps between appointments. Systems can worsen before a patient is seen again. That 6 week in the first trimester is wild to me. And I'm not there yet to change it, but I'm sure all of us together can do something, especially in Georgia. Symptoms can worsen before a patient is seen again. Many pregnancy and postpartum symptoms become normalized or dismissed. Black women are more likely to have symptoms minimized or inadequately assessed. MATRI helps users document symptoms over time rather than relying on memory because mommy brain is real. I still suffer from it. Thanks, Briar. Love you. Trend tracking supports self-advocacy and earlier intervention. Our goal? Turn isolated symptoms into visible patterns that can prompt action. Sorry, this is a lot. I'm doing like the most multitasking. Okay, so theoretical frameworks. I did get sleep. Hold up, let me get it together. So 3 delays model. Delay 1, delay recognizing symptoms. Delay 2, seeking care. And delay 3, receiving treatment. Systems thinking. Maternal outcomes result from interconnected systems. Patients, clients, providers, policies, and organizations all interact. Our health equity framework, outcomes influenced by structural and social conditions, reproductive justice, of course, centers autonomy, dignity, and the right to patient safety. Life course perspective, maternal health is shaped by cumulative experiences over time. MATRI was designed using all 5 of these elements. One of my favorite parts. Oh, I forgot. That is what MATRI looks like. When you download it, because it is not out yet, this is going to be the first screen you see. So MATRI features symptom tracking for clients, biometric monitoring for clients, mental health self-disclosure tools, educational resources. Have a little treat for that one at the very end. Communication support features, doula supported and midwife, escalation pathways, early identification of concerning trends, culturally responsive, and psychologically safe design, designed to help users feel seen, supported, and represented. So my methods, the methods, this was fun. So I did a qualitative user-centered design study. I had 24 participants. I only budgeted for 20, but math, and then I get carried away. I'm like, why not add 4 more people? I need some more opinions. So I had 24 participants. I had 7 pregnant, 5 pregnant, 7 postpartum, 7 doulas, 5 midwives. Shout out to the midwives in the room. I see some of you from my research. Thank you so much. Participants reviewed MATRI prototype walkthrough. So they watched a video of a special link that I made private to them on YouTube. And after that, we had a semi-structured virtual interview. We explored usability, trust, accessibility, cultural responsiveness, and communication. My thematic analysis was used to identify recurring patterns, and my goal for this is to understand user experience before implementation. I had a very interesting moment where I could either send it to the Apple Store / Google Store and then have other people download it and get all the commentary mixed up. But I didn't want to do that, even though my mentor, not Christina, my mentor outside of this, he said, Erica, where is it? I'm like, I'd rather use it for my degree first. So, sorry, Rod. And our results. The overall response, this is a screen recording, so you could listen while I do this. This is me walking through what you see when midwives on board. Overall response to MATRI was pretty positive. Platform was described as intuitive, easy to navigate, supportive, which were definitely high goals of mine. The alert system was viewed as clear and actionable. System tracking increased self-awareness. Trend visibility was highly valued. Participants reported feeling supported, feeling reassured, feeling validated, feeling safer. Communication features were consistently identified as a strength over anything else, which I was kind of shocked, but I shouldn't have been. I wanted the seeing their own trend to be the most important part. But remembering when I walk into a doctor's office, I'm like, oh yeah, that probably should be the most important, especially given my demographic. So role-specific findings. Pregnant and postpartum participants felt supported and reassured. They felt increased awareness of symptoms, they felt seen and validated, and appreciated the emotional support. Doulas felt liked, favored, improved communication with client, strengthened advocacy efforts, enhanced client monitoring, improved continuity of care. And my midwives, they valued the symptom trend visibility. They appreciated the early warning indicators, supported improved care coordination, and focused on clinical utility. So the common theme, the thread, all of these together, was communication was valued across every participant group. The barriers and the challenges. That list is still ongoing to this very moment. So internet and Wi-Fi limitations, device access and concerns, privacy and HIPAA concerns, questions about data access and security, digital literacy challenges, onboarding process felt a little overwhelming for some of the users, and it highlights the importance of accessibility and user-centered design. All right, systems and equity implications. MATRI has the potential to function as a systems level intervention. It helps reduce communication gaps between appointments, supports earlier recognition of concerns, creates shared awareness across care teams, and it may strengthen the continuity of care. That's my goal. Important finding: technology alone cannot solve maternal mortality. Digital tools must be paired with policy change, workforce investments, community support, healthcare system improvements, and equity-centered design is 100% essential. Trust, transparency, accessibility, and cultural responsiveness influence this engagement, which was very interesting to see in real time. All right, strengths and limitations. We included multiple maternal health perspectives. We included participants across many of the United States. I had people on this side, I had people on the east side, I had people in the middle. I'm like, how did y'all find this? People said the LinkedIn. I said, you know what? Shout out to the free LinkedIn. You don't always need the premium service. Rich qualitative feedback and community-informed insights. Now, my limitations. It was a small sample, depending on who's saying small. For me, it was big, but I get it. Prototype walkthrough rather than live app usage. I had this moment where I was like, do I want to give all of these people access while completing all of these assignments? No, I don't, not right now. So I just decided to do a screen recording of every single role, going through all of the features, which was a little bit time consuming, but a lot easier than, hey, my login isn't working. Did you put the at sign where it belongs? Did you remember your password? So I decided to do this way first. No longitudinal testing. Digital literacy and language barriers may have influenced some participation. So our future directions. A longitudinal study, of course. Evaluate impact on maternal outcomes. Expand interoperability with healthcare systems. Explore electronic health record integration. Strengthen digital literacy supports. Improve onboarding experience. Explore Medicaid reimbursement pathways, and investigate sustainable implementation models. Alrighty, my conclusion. MATRI combines technology, advocacy, and cultural responsive care. Participants valued information, validation, communication, and emotional support. MATRI is not intended to replace providers. It is designed to strengthen connections between clients, doulas, midwives, healthcare systems, asterisk. The hospital has a lot more work to do before I sell out. I told Christina they need to offer me about $1 trillion before I give this up. So stay tuned. I'll give y'all half of it if that happens. Maternal health mortality is a systems problem. Systems problems require systems solutions. And my closing thought. It's kind of a long thought, so bear with me. MATRI represents an effort to reimagine maternal health care when it is built for the body and the culture. A special thanks to the Educated Birth as a creative contributor to MATRI. My special surprise is coming up at the end with them. Thank you to all who participated because your voices helped me shape this work. I appreciate you all deeply. And before we close, I'd like to leave you with this one question. If you believe Black birthing people deserve to be heard, supported, and safe throughout pregnancy and postpartum, what role can you play in help making this a reality? MATRI was built from research, lived experience, and community voices. While MATRI research projects are funded through large grants, this work has largely moved forward because people believed it was worth building. If this work resonates with you, I invite you to take one of 3 or all 3 actions. Follow MATRI and stay connected to receive maternal health updates, especially our launch. Join the MATRI waitlist to support future pilot programs and implementation efforts, and contribute to MATRI's funded or community-funded research campaign to help ensure maternal health innovation remains accessible, community-centered, and accountable to the people it serves. Every follow expands awareness. Every waitlist sign-up strengthens our community. Every contribution helps move research into action. You can scan the QR code on the next page, and together we can shift this conversation from maternal mortality to maternal vitality. And lastly, my acknowledgements. A special thanks to my faculty advisor, Christina, my chair, and Farah, my other committee member. Thank you all so much. My family and community supporters whose guidance, encouragement, and belief in this work made this project possible. To my daughter and my maternal lineage, this work honors your strength, resilience, and legacy. And finally, I want to acknowledge the named and unnamed Black bodies whose sacrifices, suffering, advocacy, and resilience advance maternal health and expose the urgent need for change. MATRI is rooted in honoring those stories through care that is equitable, grounded, and just. Woo, that's it. Lots of sources. Oh, you know how when you like, if anybody likes Marvel movies, you got to sit 20 minutes through the credits to see something. All right, 20 minutes has passed. Here's a QR code. I'll come back to that in a second. And where is the page?
What are you looking for?
The link. Oh, the special surprise page. 1 second. Is it not on here? No, it is not. Well,
That QR code's not it?
well, not the QR code. I think it was the other presentation to show this to show the surprise. Did you exit your email?
Yeah, and we have to stop sharing screen before we put my email up and stuff. So
That
let's
makes
do
sense.
questions. Could that go? Or is it, or should we do special surprise first?
No, you can do I can do questions first while we
Okay.
do that.
Okay,
Stop
and that way we can stop sharing screen and I
Yeah.
can try to help you with that other. Okay.
See?
All right, amazing. We have Erica's chair. Thank you, Clara. And we'll take some questions. Is there anyone online who would like to be able to ask a question? Feel free to unmute yourself or type in the chat if you need us to read it for you. Any comments for Erica?
It says too new.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. Share that video. I know.
yeah. Oh, again, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing, right? We're hearing share the video. Great job. Love you, Erica. Hearts.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anyone from the room? If you'd like to do a comment or question, please come all the way up. I need you. Come on. Come on. And that way they can hear you. We're gonna work on the lavalier. But just please come as close as you can. Just maybe like right there and be loud. Okay.
Not going to touch the
Yeah.
microphone. So Erica, thank you so much for this amazing presentation. Very, very vibrant.
Yay! That was my goal.
To say the least. You shared something about, and I'm so sorry to be standing with my back towards you. You shared something about the challenges that your participants noted in working with MATRI, but thinking about the process of you working on your independent project, of all the challenges that you've encountered, what was the greatest challenge that you encountered and that you would like to caution future students or others who might be embarking on a similar project about?
Sure. Okay. What I would caution you on. So currently to date, if I get on my email, you will see about 7 unread emails from my participant thread. Where is my stipend? Where is it? I'm like, girl, that's a good question. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. I'm just as worried as you. So my caution would be for anyone who wants to do stipend and they get money from an institution, you have to understand you were in the system at that period of time. And your participants do not understand, nor do they care what that means. And having to find consistent grace when you're like, girl, I'm trying to turn in this 97-page paper and you're asking me about money, I'm not even getting paid. I was like, but you know what? It's not about me, it's about you. I hear what you're saying. So constantly finding that grace when some people email you multiple times in a day, like, we just broke up and you want to get back together. You know, like that toxicity, that can be very difficult when you're trying to build something for the community. And some of your community members are the very ones that are attacking you and harassing you and saying very not kind things. So have a community around you who has done it before and it can give you the gems that you need to ground yourself. Because my mom would look at me sometimes and she would be like, what's wrong? She's like, it's the email, isn't it? I'm like, Mom, like sometimes I'll be on the brink of tears because I don't know what else I need to say because I don't have an answer. And right now, after COVID, a lot of people are utilizing more email than phone. That makes it 20 times as hard. So I would encourage people to still reward people for their time and their effort because their input is necessary. But remember that you're in the system. And I was told by my lovely committee member, once you have access to the dollars, you are seen as, you are the power compared to your participants. And I was like, you know what? That makes sense. I was going to cuss, but I'm trying not to. I was like, I don't want to do that. But she's like, well, you are doing it. So try to find that grace. And I said, okay, I'll be more accessible. Fine, I'll bend a little bit more, even though I feel like I'm in a pretzel at that moment, trying to accommodate everyone, because I thought giving people cash was better than a gift card.
Yeah.
Who wants a $1.24 gift card that you can't access? I've done that and I got mad. So I was like, I'll give them cash. A lot of my participants, even though I put African American, this is a long answer, I'm sorry, but even though I put African American, many of my participants had very strong African Haitian Creole accent. And I was like, you saw that $50 stipend. I feel you, sis. I would have did it too.
Right.
But because they may not have access to bank accounts and things, I have to accept that, even though I don't need to ask them. If they're pushing back hard on something, I need to understand and humble myself that it's greater than me, and they probably really need this Amazon gift card. I wasn't trying to fuel the beast, but I guess I have to make it accessible.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers the question.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yay! Any other questions? Do you, well, we have one very important one. Come on up here.
Make the video.
Why did I make the video?
That's what told you to.
What told me to make the video? Okay. Great question. I would say my ADD in me, like I get bored of talking and listening and sitting still. I do. So I wanted to make something that can stir up the emotions that a lot of us have to navigate, and also set aside being in this space. When you understand that you're doing something that is greater than you, some weird sensations will come over you. And I had the privilege of being pregnant at the same time as Serena and Beyonce with her. But both of them went through something, and they are who they are. They're the goats of their, their areas. And I was like, I was just unhappy and pregnant. Like, let me shut up. So I made the video to help us realize that, of course, status doesn't matter. If you have a certain skin color, there's a certain weight that you carry, even unintended. So I wanted to use the video and some of my skill set to entertain you a little bit, to pull some of those feelings. Because when I watched this, I almost cried every time that I watched it, because I remembered some of the stories that you hear, some of the news articles, some of the faces, some of the people, and it just is heavy. So I was like, why not? And I did ask permission to use the music. Parkwood and Sony did not respond, but the permission was there. The deadline was first. So if I get sued, I'm like, well, I better get on the phone really quickly. So, but thank you for your question.
We're not going to tell on you, Erica.
Don't tell. Don't tell. That's it.
Thank you for a great question. Yeah.
So any opportunity for that surprise?
Oh God, the surprise.
Oh.
I'm gonna go work on that while you come up and ask another question. Close to the mic, please.
This close enough?
I'll repeat it.
Okay. What made you say like, okay, an app?
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna do this app, I wanna do this very big thing, it costs so much money,
Mhm.
it can take forever to make,
Correct.
and I'm gonna do it while I'm in school.
Ooh, yeah. What made me do this app? Okay, so in 2021, I was a part of the midwifery program here. I live in Ohio. I could not find a preceptor in Ohio that was willing and able in all ways to take me. And I wasn't ready to just move across the country with a 4-year-old at the time. Wait, math, 4-year-old? Yeah, I think she was about 4, I don't know. So I had this really interesting sensation come over me. I felt like a tap on my shoulder. Literally nobody was there, but like if you're spiritual, you get it. Hey, make an app. I was like, who? I'm not doing that. Okay, so then I started going to Black Tech Week and doing all these different things. And it wouldn't stop bugging me. That voice wouldn't stop. So I was like, let me try. I also should have included in my acknowledgements and thank yous, shout out to the people who told me not to do it. So many people told me not to do it. It's gonna be so expensive. It's gonna take so long. You don't know what you're doing. I don't. but Chat does, Claude does, my mentor does, and if we all come together, something can happen. So originally it started off Health Harmony Connect. I was told that name was too long, similar features, but I wasn't confident in it yet. And that was like a year ago. So here we are. I built it. I get tired of us getting the gaps, like we don't only get gaps because of our skin. Now we get gaps because of our work. Doulas are a joke. You're magical. You're this. No, doulas is not about the lights in the room. It's about the effort and support that you give. So to cut out fragmentation, to support the possibility of utilizing this in different systems in different states, I wanted to do it, make an app. And I thought MATRI was the perfect name because, again, once you're pregnant, regardless of how that ends up, your body, your life is going to be forever changed from that. So MATRI was born. And I will, of course, make an announcement later when the app launches. Maybe.
So,
That was the one I
it's,
sent.
this is the one. Is that what you need?
No, it's okay.
And it's not the YouTube link.
No, I thought I sent it. It's probably my fault.
If you send it now, I might be able to access it.
Yes.
Any other questions or comments from online?
Give me a stall online. Give me a solid stall. It's called the redesign.
Where do you see this?
Yes, please come up so that everyone online as well can also hear. Just close to us.
Okay, where do you see MATRI in 5 years?
Ooh, okay. Where do I see MATRI in 5 years? This is it. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
In 5 years, I see MATRI first in all of the states with the the lowest Black maternal vitality. I like to flip it. I get tired of hearing death. That's where I want to be first. Also, it'll be funded. So I'll have at least one doctor's support in this, whether that be me, I support it, but I would like it to be there first. Oh, 5 years is so crazy. I can't even get to tomorrow, to be honest with you. What else? Oh, I would like to see the data being utilized and working. So one of my favorite features for people who live in rural areas, you're going to be able to pull out your PDF report to show all of your trends through the different categories of things. So bleeding, headaches, cramping, whatever. And then when you go to your doctor, or say somebody needed to, I don't know, have legal matters, you have an advocacy picture pointing where some of the neglect was. So that way you'll also have some backups. Because I don't think I've seen that yet. And I've heard so many horror stories, and in my mind, I'm like, well, that could be legal. That's an avenue to get, funds, to get your get back with the system. But people don't always have the evidence because mommy brain is real and nobody tracks everything consistently. So this will be a way to do that. And the last thing I see with it is there will be rewards for the different educational modules that you do. So the more you learn about your pregnancy and how to take care of your baby and maybe mental health, that can accumulate to gift cards. Because everybody obviously likes gift cards more than cash. So, why not incorporate that in the actual model? And yes, that's what I see. We're almost done with the surprise. I apologize.
You got to share it with me and
Yes.
then it'll work. Anyone else online with a comment or question? And then we have your little surprise coming up.
Yay.
There we go. Oh, that was maybe somebody unmuted. And okay, if we don't have another comment or question, I think we're ready for our surprise. Okay, let me try one more time. Pull it up here. See if we got the permissions. Okay, and then so I slide
All the way to the end.
all the way to the end.
So I earlier thanked the educated birth. Cheyenne. Oh, one more back. Yes.
That's my, okay.
So-
Wait. I gotta share. Hang
Oh,
on.
sorry.
We got too much going on here. Hang on one sec. All right. I'm gonna share the screen so everybody can have this surprise.
Perfect.
And so let me do full screen here. And now you should be able to go ahead.
Perfect. So the educated birth, Cheyenne Varner, I had the pleasure of meeting her at the Black Midwife Conference. And I was like, hey, I need something. And, after some bugging, She understood exactly what I needed without me having to say hardly anything. She loved what I was doing. And this type of education to show brown bodies as pregnant, so people can feel like it really resonates with them, will be in the education. I'm so proud of this because we did this in about 2 weeks. Okay, last night when we wrapped it up, so I was like, "Oh no, Kristen, sorry." So yes, I just really wanted to have that inclusive factor with the colors of bodies and hairstyles, so people could really feel like, hey, there is something for me. I don't have to try to assimilate to something and then still feel icky while I do that. So that was my surprise.
Well,
Yeah.
amazing. And Cheyenne does sell her images for any doulas or,
Yes.
midwives who need images.
Yes, she does. And she does a phenomenal job with it all. Thank you, Cheyenne.
Amazing.
She might be. I texted her.
Next time you gotta text me, girl, I could have had the link. All right, we're good. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording now and I'll just, introduce our next person, but then we'll take a little break. But actually I didn't need to stop sharing. I need to share again. So let me just, yes. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna introduce. I'm just gonna, I just wanted to let our folks online know what's happening, which is that we have our next speaker. I'm just gonna put up, so that we all know at 10:30 Pacific time. So just a couple of minutes from now, we will have Deshawn Johnny Taylor joining us for her presentation. So come back in a couple minutes and we'll see you then.
Go, girl.